Wowie. Can you believe it?
Who let us back on?
We did it. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year's.
Very exciting. Yes, this is, cheers, Clinkies.
I'm gonna pour the drink now.
Here's the shots. Oh, are we? Oh, your drinks, not shots.
That's okay. Do them.
Okay.
Do them. Here you go. Cheers.
Wait, I'm still pouring. You bastard.
All right. So if this is your first time tuning in, if you are tuning in for the first time, you're like, I'm going to wait till New Year's Eve. It's important. Get involved in the comments. You can share some comments. Like, here we go. Like Aaron is a great example. Happy New Year's Eve, Aaron. Great to hear from you. But yeah, get involved in the comments. We're going to be doing a bunch of games today. Hopefully you all saw our drink menu. If not, I think I can pull it up here. Although I don't know if this is the most recent version, so I'm scared too. But let's just do it. But yeah, make sure you have your drinks and hit Bill Nye, the New Year's Eve guy, or the New Year's guy. I like it. Let's see here. Application window. Let's share this bad boy. So if we're drinking today, let's take a look. We've got student activities. All right, we've got a student activities, a frozen daiquiri, but replace the ice with leftover pizza from an event served in the 2007 orientation plastic cup giveaway. Yum. Not going to read them all right now. Maybe we'll come back and forth. How about the quiet hours? We can do that one at the end. 2 shots of NyQuil served up. The duty phone, 1 shot of vodka, and a light dusting of Speedy Clean's blood and vomit cleanup. And then how about the Conduct Cognac? 3 shots of your favorite cognac paired with 1 ounce of tears. Can be yours or someone else's. Lovely. So we're hoping everybody's getting involved with some of these drinks. Carrie says, I love the student activities. More importantly, Daniel says, take a drink for Ghoulies.
Oh no! Don't call upon the ghoulies if you're not ready for some hot ghoul on ghoul action.
There we go. Oh no!
God,
it just happened right away. I didn't even do that. Other people have power now.
Just go in there.
Ghoulies.
Allison says, as an academic advisor, yes, give me the whiskey. And the aspirin. But we're excited everybody's here. We know we can't have like real parties, so we're gonna create a real virtual party tonight. So we have a bunch of games. We've got some guests. This is very exciting. But I'm not looking at our agenda, so I forget what the first thing is.
I just resent it in the chat, Michael. Come on.
Witty banter for 30 minutes, Mike.
Shit.
Witty banter.
We get a long way to go. Hey, this is my first time back on the stream in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, welcome back.
I know.
What'd you do in your time off, Mike?
Oh man, I got my nose swiped like 7 or 8 times. Swabbed.
Swabbed. There's a big difference.
It felt swiped. It felt like a swipe.
You got your Wi-Fi back.
I got my Wi-Fi back. Yeah.
You're not wandering the streets of New York any longer.
Nope.
Which is sad.
No, it's good. It's a positive
Begging for VPN access.
It's a positive thing. All right, what else do we got here? Am I missing some chat stuff here?
I got a chat here. You got
Oh, Kevin has an urgent question and he needs to answer now. Kevin,
that's the name of the drink right there. That's the drink.
Oh man,
you have to make it as quickly as possible.
Billy,
Trey, give it a shout out for the Heathers reference.
There we go. Love it.
Always appreciate Trey getting in on the action here.
There we go. Shout out to Trey. So what's everybody doing? How's your time off right now?
We've inexplicably destroyed the first floor of the house to build in some extra offices for continued working from home. So
nice.
We've been down to only 6 couches in the house and only have access to 11 TVs. So it's a real struggle here in Medford, Massachusetts.
That's so many TVs.
We have so many TVs.
A lot of TVs.
Necessarily, so many TVs. But holiday construction.
How many of your TVs are currently tuned in to our YouTube extravaganza? Because over here at Bill Nye, the New Year's guy's house, Trey has got 3 TVs cooking YouTube views for us. We're like one of those view farms that people use to go viral, you know?
I should have done that. I could have got our numbers up to like 6 people.
Yeah, we need to get a view farm. How have we not talked about that yet? We need to get a view farm. So if anybody in the chat familiar with view farms, just get on it. It's an unpaid internship, but we can give credit.
Yeah,
We can give credit.
we should have had that be a drink. Unpaid internship. That should have been a drink.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
That would.
So Carrie's been eating, losing track of the day, resisting the urge to check your email. Meanwhile, we've got this line from Jeff. I know you're on vacation for a week, but yeah, those two things go together, Carrie. Don't check your email because that's all that's going to be there. Don't do it. Stay far, far away.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, I don't miss those. I don't miss those emails. Hey, it's not really important, but if you get a chance to look at this and can respond to it in the next 90 minutes, that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, I have your number, so I'm just going to shoot you a text.
And there's like a parentheses. I'm going to hold you accountable emotionally, if not professionally. I can't hold you professionally accountable, but I will make it known to you that you should have done this.
Yeah.
That's in parentheses. It's a long parentheses, but that's in the parentheses.
This is good.
Emails.
This is a good comment right here. Not a care in the world for the 1,000 emails I'm sure are lying in wait.
They're not that important, Nicole. I promise. Nothing is that urgent.
Get Kelly's up there too. Been making a list of full-time jobs to apply to. LOL. Submitted my first of many recently. There we go.
There you go.
Copy paste. Just fire those answers right into the next one.
Lanika, you're not like that.
What a callback. What a callback.
We don't call it bags.
We don't. We don't.
So
Let's see what Aaron said. Hosted a custom Quiplash 2 game with Res Life questions prompts. Oh, that's fun. And then went to War of the Among Us with former coworkers. Also fun. I like that.
Aaron's big on the Quiplash. We might have to get Aaron to hook us up with the Quiplash Hohe game.
Yeah.
We might have a Quiplash night.
Yeah. Also, Andrea's right. We should move on. This email talk is triggering.
Yeah, this is a lot.
You're right. And a great point by Jeff, too. Can we somehow stream both?
I'm sure there's a way to do that, Jeff. How or why, I don't know. But if you can figure it out, let the fine folks know.
And I'll say, too, before we get into the games, because I know we had 30 minutes scheduled for this, but I think we should start sooner. If you aren't following us over on YouTube, if you haven't liked and subscribed over there, please go do that, especially while we're doing a live stream, because this is a long one. So the more action we get over there, the more pumps the algorithm. And then those unpaid internships start turning into paid internships. You know what I mean? So, so the little... Farmville, get started.
I did just look on our YouTube on our number of views, and right now it is 3. So Trey are the only people watching on YouTube right now.
Hey, I said this to y'all privately, but for every 10 likes this stream gets, we'll do a shot. All right.
You will do a shot.
Yeah, we will do
Joel
one.
will take a bathroom break.
We will all do it together.
Hey, Mike, can we talk for a second about your spiffy new headphones?
Yeah,
because I've been dying to dive into this. I was previously the king of the giant headphone on this channel, but no longer. You've overtaken me in the headphones Olympics here.
Yeah. No, wait, hold on. Before we do this, I just saw this comment. I don't want to forget. Lanika, what are you talking about? The Steelers have been trashed the last month.
They snapped out of it, though, right? They snapped out of it.
After being down like 4 scores against Phillip Rivers and his 11 kids. Get out of here with this trash. Kelsey got me these for Christmas, and I wanted to make sure they're the Buyer Dynamic DT770 Pro. And let me tell you, it's like 2 little pillows.
Yeah.
They are beautiful. What are you talking? Kevin brought the 80s headphones back. This is from the future, 2080 maybe. It's from the future.
It looks like elephant skin. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like you have Babar headphones, right? Yeah. They look so comfortable though.
They are very
elephant headphones, Mike. You're supporting Republicans, right?
Exactly.
Now.
And
are you also at the same time as this live stream doing the air traffic control for JFK with those?
No, LaGuardia, because I'm in Queens.
Oh, okay.
Much closer to LaGuardia. Coda bringing up a great point. Not me being gay and not sure what the Steelers are. That's good. Good. We need to know our audience. And Gabby, yes, we are trying for the sponsorship. Any sponsorship, really. Not the sponsorship.
You said the brand name 90 seconds ago. I couldn't tell you the brand name if you held a gun to my head.
Bayern Dynamic.
Is that like the pill company Bayer, like Bristol Myers Squibb's Bayer? Is it?
It's like the Byers Briggs. It's spelled that way.
Yeah, you got some MBTI headphones. Okay.
Yeah,
you're rocking the ENFP 90.
Yes. Oh goodness! Happy New Year, Craig. Good to see you. All right, Kevin, you sound like my dad reading ingredients off some food so he doesn't eat anything he's allergic to, but instead describing your headphones and brand numbers. Well, your dad sounds great.
That's how you know they're good. That's how you know they're good is the name of the headphone is completely way too long. There's too many letters and there's too many numbers in your headphones.
Exactly.
That's how you know they're top notch. Good job, Kels.
Exactly. Kels, it was a great gift. Also, somehow we still have over like 50 people watching this right now.
We have lost like 10 since we started talking about your headphones. So been a steady decline since we talked about your headphones.
Wait, I'm trying to fill 30 minutes of banter.
It's a long night. A long night.
We can go to the first thing on the agenda, which I really didn't think we were going to do, but
watch the numbers. Watch the numbers now.
You gotta move. Pivot.
And since it's already come up, we'll skip the first one. But I thought it would be fun to do some callbacks, and let's talk about some of our favorite Hohe friends are up to tonight. And so we're going to start with our Hohe friends, the Ghoulies.
Wow.
Coming to you live from Ghoulies 3.
What did I do to this channel? What did I do to this channel? I made one bit joke about Ghoulies. I put them in one game, and they have not gone away since.
Nope.
God bless the Ghoulies of 2020.
Look at them. Look at them.
Wow. And somehow we're gaining viewers right now. The numbers are going up.
The Ghoulie algorithm is strong on YouTube.
People are like, Ghoulies, I'm in.
Yeah, it's just so uncomfortable. Like a ghoulie with a number. I don't like it. Yeah. That's this. Oh, wait, I tried to share it, but then maybe we both did.
Yeah,
frightening. It's frightening. We're in.
It's I'm going to disagree. This is not frightening. What is frightening is that these three assholes are going to a super spreader party. It's 2020. Wear their masks. They are obviously not social distancing, and they're a little sweaty, which makes me very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And, I'm just concerned.
Does one have a scarf? Is one wearing a scarf?
I think that's just a very festive jacket.
A festive jacket. All right, I couldn't tell.
It's a very festive jacket.
Maddie, this is my first time encountering the Ghoulies, and I would like to say, what is that? Well, that, Maddie,
is a Ghoulie.
Ghoulies. So, welcome.
Yeah.
How long have we been riding the Ghoulies train? Has it been a month?
Like a month.
Oh, at least
like a month of Ghoulies notice.
It's an
overhead clap.
Yeah,
for Luce there. Overhead.
Oh wow!
Thanks to the audience for really diving into Ghoulies talk with us here.
I know.
And Kevin, is there a Ghoulies Go to College? Why, yes, there is. That would be Ghoulies Part 3. Ghoulies Go to College.
Oh, is that real?
That's how this all got into our world.
Oh my goodness!
And if we're remembering correctly, it was the debut of Matthew Lillard and Eva LaRue from All My Children in CSI New Orleans.
Yeah, wow. I was gonna say if we need to write like the reboot of Ghoulies Go to College and submit that to South by Southwest next year.
Ooh.
Ghoulies Go to University.
We could do that to regular South by.
Yeah. Ghoulies Go to grad school. Yeah. Screw you, South by Southwest EDU. We're going to the main one.
We're going to the big show.
I do see it now. I do see it. I was thinking it was the yellow thing was the scarf, but now I see the red thing. All right. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm on board with the tie, scarf, whatever's happening here.
This is in New York. This party's in New York. For sure.
All right, let's go to the next ghoulie. We've got more ghoulies. Oh yeah, we're not done. So
Unreal.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
Wow.
What are we doing?
This isn't Halloween.
What's happening?
This is good too. Ghoulies 4, Dean, Warmer's Revenge.
we're losing viewers.
Yeah, we just lost 10.
By the
We lost
buckets.
10.
By the buckets.
Aaron's comment, please.
Yeah, that's at a school where there's no like what's the requirements. There's no process to getting them approved. It's just like anything goes. Nico. Wow.
That's also me, Daniel. Also me.
So, with all the like pro sports empty stadiums and everything, they've been like doing cardboard cutouts of like super fans and stuff in the stands and everything. They should just do this at all the bowl
That's
games.
so good.
Because like this is how we should feel about bowl games being played during a freaking pandemic.
I know. Unbelievable. Ghoulies Corner. Also, Andrea's comment is good. When excuse me. Oh my gosh, we're both doing it. You do it, Jason.
Yes.
That's really good.
Ugh.
That's really good.
This is our quarantine dorm. This is literally everyone in the
Ugh.
Gosh, that's so disgusting.
No.
Wait, they have reptiles too?
Yeah.
What is this?
That's from the dinosaurs show.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
Coming soon to Disney Plus.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
is that true?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Ghoulies.
Yes. I want to just say David Hill has put capital letter dorm in the chat like 4 or 5 times, and I respect it.
Does that every time I say dorm, do we have to take a shot? Is that what he's trying to get going?
I don't know.
Because I think Mike should do that.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll take a sip. Yeah, that looks like an alligator. Like the
Is it
first one.
Alligator.
It's the first one.
I have seen alligators, Mike. I have held alligators. This is an alligator. This is a ghoulie.
Ghoulie gator.
A ghoulie gator.
Oh wow, Crystal. Wow. Wow. This is also a good call.
Before the hair grows.
Yeah. Also, this
I'm
one.
just stuck on Crystal's HR person without her fake human suit on.
Yeah.
That's real. It's too real.
This is good too, Kevin. When you're vibing too hard. Hey, Carla.
Hi, Carla. Welcome to the weirdest part of the show.
Yeah, seriously. I love that we're kicking off with this. We didn't even have to rope people in for a good 45 minutes. We're like, hey, Happy New Year, ghoulie asses.
Yeah,
no.
you don't. What the hell?
No.
That's Billy in Michigan.
Mid by Midwest.
Mid by Midwest.
Ugh.
It's the same ghoulie from earlier, this time with a gun.
Aaron, this is great. What you don't know, or what you may know from previous podcasts when we used to do that, is also close to Billy on duty.
I never walked around with a gun. I stuck to 9-irons. That was my choice of I will beat you. Deterrent.
I thought it was a hamster with a gun. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, crap. NRA
2020 brought to you by NRA Ghoulie.
Computer Empire and
Yeah.
not sponsored by NRA Ghoulie.
What is this? What is they're
Six-pack
anatomically incorrect? What is this?
Ghoulie with a nipple.
They don't have. Where
So
are
they're
their pants?
mammals.
Where are their
They're
pants?
mammals.
Yeah.
Look, man, you go to college and things get wild.
They're ghoulies. They don't wear pants in college. That's
Still get that scarf on, though.
13. All right, so the one in the 13 sweater is enjoying whatever is happening. That I make that face every once in a
And
while.
I tell you right now, the one on the other side is the richest one of the three. Like you can tell by the way that.
And the one in the middle is just learning a lot about themselves.
That's right.
They're having a moment of clarity.
That's right. That's the Rec Sports Ghoulies, man. Shout out to Greg. Vaping in their room. This is what was my first thought too, Jeff. Ghoulies are real bad.
I like Aaron's comment too.
Oh, where's it? Oh.
they're on prep. It's fine.
Oh God. This is
100%. All right. Well,
Wow. I can't believe we
talk.
got 10 minutes out of that. That was incredible.
And only lost 9 people.
I know. That's impressive. I think we lost like 20, but we also gained like
Brought in
yeah.
and some left. You find
Yeah.
your audience that way.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. We want the true ghoul heads out there.
so I don't even know how to transition from that.
You can't.
Bringing on, I guess, our first guest of the night. Without further ado,
Hey!
it's Amma, everyone.
Wow.
Hello. I wasn't going to wear glasses to this, but then I got here and was like, all right, let me find them. So,
But are you wearing pants?
no, I haven't worn pants since March 7th.
Oh, well, you started early.
Yeah.
I got back from a trip. Like, I had been in airports and people were already like, this isn't looking good. So I was like, all right, get some snacks and nothing with a buckle until we are back into it. And forcing me back is going to be so difficult.
Oh.
Honestly,
Free 2020.
yeah, it's gone long enough that I don't think pants will come back. I think we're able to just move
I
forward
will
without
not be participating if they come back around.
them. Yeah,
Won't. No need.
that's great. Also, I love the excitement. Jeff is very excited that Amma's with us.
Jeff,
Like, look at
Everyone should be
that.
excited.
Yeah, this is
Making
exciting.
the enthusiasm in his photo.
This
As excited as you.
You know what I'm really appreciative of? You were here for the Ghoulies and you still stayed. You didn't just run away and say they've been talking about Ghoulies for 10 minutes. I don't want to be on this show anymore.
Mm.
Oh,
I appreciate
and
that.
I could have. I
You
thought,
very well could have.
Should have, maybe.
let me push on through. We'll see what else we get.
No one would have blamed you for that, Amma. It's just been like, yep.
They'd get it. They'd get
We'll know how bad this next segment is, though, if you do leave halfway through. That'll be a real indicator.
no departing, just Irish messaging out of this here internet call. That's not the way to do it.
Do we want to get to it? Do we want to get first real game of the night?
Let's do it before we lose everyone else.
Well, since it is New Year's Eve, I thought it would be fun for us to talk about resolutions. And so we're going to play a game about New Year's resolution in 2 parts. First half, we're going to talk about how 2020 went. And then the second half, we're going to talk about how we're going to fuck up 2021. Jeff, I'm also drinking Trillium.
Oh, that's nice.
So let's play some resolutions, shall we?
Let's do it.
Round 1, I'm going to introduce a staff member from your school, and you're going to tell me what their resolution was in 2020 and how it ended so poorly for them. Points to anyone who makes me laugh, except for Mike. Mike,
Great.
you're not going to get any points. I'm sorry. Amma, you're probably going to win. Greg, you should jump on. All right. So we ready?
Let's do it.
Everyone knows what we're doing?
Is there a buzzing in of any kind, or you just pipe up when you feel the spirit?
You just pipe up when you feel the spirit.
So I should have known.
Here we go. Sean in advising. What was his resolution in 2020? And how did it go so wrong?
This is good. I'm glad. There's a groundswell of support already. Let's see. Sean in advising.
Sean resolved to not button the top button if he wasn't wearing a tie and didn't make it past January.
Wow.
That's a point.
Okay.
I don't know. That looks like a person to me who had grand plans of meeting new people on campus, was hoping it was going to happen in the elevator, and there's just not enough room. Not enough room to
He's got Trey, always take the stairs. You get a point for that, Trey.
I was going Trey's route. Advising was on the 5th floor of his building. And so Sean's resolution was to take the stairs to his office every day. But then the pandemic hit, and you can't really take the stairs when your apartment's on the 1st floor of your building. So sorry, Sean.
I've lost the joke, but you get a point anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found it though. It worked. It worked.
Yeah.
No
As
stairs.
the written open door policy, how it turned out, keeping students in the Zoom meeting room.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think Sean had saved all of the gift cards he got for the holiday season, and he bought a ton of stuff for his office. He was excited to really energize his new office space. He just got out of the elevator, finished moving in the last piece, and he's now remote for the rest of the year.
This is the year it was going to come together, but nope.
Yeah, just finished moving in that new bookshelf. Bookcase is better than bookshelf.
Students were really going to connect with the trinkets and the whatnots, but now they're just going to stare at them in the background of the Zooms.
Exactly.
No points, Mike, just because that's in the rules. Gabby, at 5 p.m. ended up being late every week in the spring semester. Point.
That was good, Gabby.
All right, let's go next. Annie in conduct. What was Annie's resolution, and how did it go so poorly?
Annie decided she was no longer using email correspondence, was only going to receive handwritten letters. And the USPS really stuck it to Annie this year.
I have to give you a point for that. I know it's against the rules, but
thank you. I know I won't get enough to win, so it's fine.
I mean, this looks to me like someone who was like really hoping to not have to deal with busting big parties, and instead ended up having to do a big Zoom adjudication with so many people you had to scroll.
Another point.
Just to say Zoom adjudication was worth at least a couple points.
I want an extra point for the wordplay.
Yeah.
Doesn't get we don't do that.
Annie was really going to work on Annie was really going to work on keeping her cool this year in conduct sessions, but then the ghoulies enrolled for a virtual class.
And particularly that Laxboro ghoulie was causing so many problems.
Oh.
So Annie had a big goal this year, which was to shut down the blog she anonymously runs with the best stories from the conduct office. But this year has just been too much temptation to tell the tales that have come across her desk this year. She couldn't do it. She couldn't deprive the 47 viewers from her magical tales.
I just want
to point,
Billy. I just want to say though, Trey like immediately one-upped you with "never call it IT."
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Yeah.
Trey gets a point for that. Brooks, Brooks, you're going to get 2 points for this one. Resolution: no punitive sanctions. Turned out fine, everybody. We need the money.
Corinne's comment was pretty good too. We both did it again. I'm sorry.
Please turn on your camera to confirm your vehicle. Correct. That's the point.
I'm now afraid to touch it.
Touch it. I do like this from Jeff. Not having to update the conduct policy.
Yes.
You see, update conduct policy.
God, anyway. No.
Wait, what does it mean if they don't wear a mask? What does it mean if they're not 6 feet apart? What does it mean if they don't wash?
Kelsey, we all feel the same.
10
go back to work.
Max 6, max 8 people, max 4 people. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. John and Housing Ops.
Oh,
Is he sucking his thumb?
John and
Don't
Housing
judge.
Ops is sucking his thumb.
Don't judge.
No, we're just looking for confirmation.
I mean, maybe this isn't the resolution, but that counts as in the neighborhood of hands on face, does it not?
It's a self-soothing technique, and in 2020, we don't judge self-soothing techniques. That's not a thing we do in this house.
I'll allow it. That's fair.
This was John when his VP asked him to update Star Res for everybody's homes instead of the dorms.
Oh man.
David.
Okay. So John's big resolution for 2020 was to only take his shoes off in the office. Only the shoes, not the socks and the shoes. Only the shoes. And he couldn't make it to April. He had to whip the socks off too. Couldn't do it.
I have a hard time coming up with anything negative here because I think if you work in housing operations, I think John succeeded.
It's fine. Coda did it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we're allowing for fulfilled resolutions, I think the dream of being able to take a nap in your office and have people understand. Good for John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he had nothing to do with the circumstances surrounding it, but damn it if he didn't get what he wanted to get done.
Yeah. This is the first time I've supported anyone in housing operations. I think in my entire career. I'm rooting for the housing operations right
A
now.
whole lot of things that obstructed their work, but this,
Yeah, this I got their back.
exactly.
I feel like we need, is there a way to, I want to try something real quick. Hold on.
Oh, hey now.
I want to see. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to move our squares around. So oh wait, Jason, how did you do it?
Somebody just did something.
Oh.
Hey,
There we go.
top.
I
Oh,
wanted,
I'm in the
yeah,
middle
you
school.
put me at the bottom. I wanted to make sure that we weren't blocking out our guest every time we shared a comment.
Well, and I'm small. Those who have not seen me, I'm small. Now I can see everything.
There we go.
Alma's great at concerts because, yeah, she's just never going to see it. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Next up,
No.
Yeah.
Tony and Career
no.
Services.
Well, good job. Student Career Services was really hoping to focus more on current students and less on alumni. And man, did she not.
That's good.
That ship sailed in 2020.
That's good.
The alums came crawling back.
I want to say Tony had too many internship opportunities in the past for her students. Her goal was to really cut down to make sure that they just had, this isn't going anywhere. They just had enough. And now there's no opportunities. What I'm saying is the job market's tough right now.
Bail out, Mike. Bail out.
Yeah, no, I'm going to double down. I think what's happening, I'm not getting a point anyways.
This was Tony's face every time a company canceled their summer internships and just said, those students will figure something out.
Yeah.
Shout out to every company that still had their internships.
Yeah, was that shout out to your company, Billy? Is that
Hey,
what
man, I'm on a show right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Happen to work at one and also have a microphone in front of him to talk about it? Sure and sure.
My only response to this one is, Jason, I am not gonna fucking watch Hereditary. Stop it.
I've been trying to get Joel to watch Hereditary for years. And what's amazing, for those of you who have seen it, the Hereditary set is basically Joel's attic. Like it's already there. It's ready to go. We're ready to worship a demon. It's going to go really, really well when he finally watches it.
Don't make him watch it. He's going to have nightmares.
He already has nightmares. It's fine.
Who among us, if they're sleeping, is having nightmares?
Yeah, for real.
Kevin, host more career fairs than ever before. Instead, let me introduce you to my Zoom waiting room for 2 hours.
Students get 10 minutes apiece. I hope the next one is from Midsummer. I hope that we have a whole
I should have
a theme here.
I really like this one from Gabby. Coffee hour.
Very well
That
done.
really was a horror story this year.
Yeah, Corinne's right.
Corinne, I'm giving you a point for that. I know it's not a comment, but you get
Oh my gosh. We're
yeah.
getting dished for dish. Oh.
Bye, Jeff.
2020 gives us one last gif on the way out.
tell my dad I said hi.
All right. So I think this is the last one in this round. So here we go. Mike.
All right, can I go first?
Yeah.
All right, Mike's New Year's resolution was to quit his career in student affairs and follow his dreams, which was shortly followed by a global pandemic.
But look at him now, baby.
Yeah, look at him now.
He's got those Babar 11 earphones.
Still doing shit for free.
Seriously, this was a goal of ours. What you're all watching right now.
Oh,
You
man.
still won't get a point for it.
Swag
Gabby.
swag bags are funny.
And
Gabby wins though. Gabby wins. We're all playing for second after this one.
Yeah, I can't beat that. Wish I could.
Yeah. Barely can remember his own.
Gabby, you're in New York.
Mike, you still got sunburned that day, didn't you, with that hat on?
No, not a chance. Armenian blood, baby.
I want to go back to Lanika's comment because it could be taken as an orientation comment, but I'm going to take it as a reference to the bags underneath.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the headphones. But we're talking about these babies. I'm wearing the glasses today to hide those craters.
Yes. My resolution was to roast Mike all year long. I did it. Wasn't my resolution.
In a year where most people had to retreat inside, you found multiple venues in which to do it in front of
Yeah,
Doing great.
really overcame obstacles.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so that's it for round one. So we've got a tie game for first.
Oh, hey now.
Anna are tied at 5 points.
Nice.
And we've got Billy right behind with 4, and Joel and Brooks right behind that with 3. Mike, you inexplicably have a point. So,
Nah.
Well, as Andrea said, the point I earned, I lost soon after with Tony's performance. So
Yeah, 0.
0.
So what we're doing in round 2, we're going to look at some offices, and we're going to help them make some resolutions for 2021. So point to anyone who makes me laugh, except Mike. We'll consider it. All right. Res Life will resolve to.
Wait, hold on. Why does Dr. Strange have a Res Life department now? What is this? What is this seal?
Yeah, what is the seal
Is
check?
that what his doctorate is in? They didn't make that clear.
I think this is seal check.
Stephen Strange EDD just wouldn't sound this.
If he's an EDD, I'm going to be so disappointed.
This is where that New York Times opinion piece came from. Oh, too soon? We too soon to joke about that? That's where we're drawing the line tonight?
Res Life will resolve in 2021 to finally get roommate matches correct between their students and their moms.
That's well done. Well done.
Thank you.
No one else is gonna be supportive right now, Joel, but I got you. Okay.
After a year learning about video conferences, the Res Life department resolves to only use duty FaceTimes, not duty calls.
God.
Res Life resolves to host a regional conference in its campus. Shout out Nia Kuho.
I want to give that a point so bad, but I can't.
Give it a point. Give it a point.
I'll blow it with the next one. Don't worry.
He'll lose it soon enough. Just let him have it.
Yeah, you guys get to take it away. Not answer any phones. That's great.
That's the best thing they could do.
I mean, they're going to bust up some parties. I mean, I think they won't want to, but if anything, it's going to be worse because however many people they thought they weren't going to be able to bust, man, those numbers are going to be gross.
Point.
Yeah. Res Life resolves to find a different way to find people. Maybe referencing specific schools. This is great, Gabby. To have even more keys.
Gabby, you're crushing it tonight.
All right, let's relax.
All right. Fine, then we'll move on. Are we ready? Are we ready? The admissions office will resolve to.
Drop the yes. It's clear.
I'm still. What? Why? Why does that office? Why is it just admission office? Why?
It's cleaner.
Then it has to be the admission office.
Yeah.
For the one student they're bringing in.
Only one school that can have the admission office, and that's the life.
Billy.
I think the office is going to resolve to try to bring people back up to that 40 to 70% travel, and the officers are going to be like, "Nope, we've tasted the sedentary life, and we want no part of it." So
that's good.
Not driving around to 3 high schools in one day.
That's going to be a delightful showdown.
Man, I'm trying. Admissions resolves to
change their name to Gatekeeper of Sadness.
And you'll not gatekeepers of sadness.
Admissions is resolved to only take bribes from billionaires, not millionaires. They've got to up their standards in a new era, a new normal, so to speak.
Inadvertently sending fewer parents to prison. We'll see if they.
Well done. Admissions resolves to focus even more of their out-of-state recruitment into Florida.
Who does that serve?
Yeah, well, they're more likely to come live on campus in the fall. Admit all the ghoulies.
Andrea gets a point, I would say. I'm not the judge here,
Oh.
but I would give a point for the ghoulies. Okay.
And for scorekeeping, like old.
Oh, we take our game seriously. I'm not gonna show you all the answers, but this is I printed off an actual score sheet for my game.
Wow.
I didn't do no Moleskine notebook or anything. I got a HP over in the other room that I printed that bad boy with.
What is the Moleskine hate right now?
Oh, I'm not hating. I'm just saying a printer's better.
So I wanna go back to Trey's comment earlier and share it. And I think it fits with the admissions office. So Trey suggests throwing all the keys in a box and letting fate assign roommates. But we could also do that with the admission office, right? We'll hide the keys around the city. If you can find the key and figure out which door it goes to, you're in. Congrats.
It's like a 70s swinger party in a Willy Wonka raffle. Ridiculous experience.
I like the idea of
Listen, what's happening on campuses right now? Who's to say? But it's more fun. It's innovative. Like that.
Out of the box.
I like the idea of the name becoming admissions, puzzles, and riddles. That's a next evolution. That's a new normal. Admissions, puzzles, and riddles office.
Greg's right.
Yep.
All right. We're going to keep chugging. Greek life will resolve to...
Ooh.
We'll resolve to serve more tzatziki. Tzatziki.
That's where I was going.
It's funny you say that. So I oversee fraternity and sorority life at Emerson, and I made the move to change it from Greek life to fraternity and sorority life after our international student affairs office kept sending Greek students to my office, their own office. I'm like, you know what this is? You're doing this.
Come on.
So, real reason why we changed the name.
Now, be completely honest. If you were pushing for that name change beforehand, doesn't that sound like something that you, Jason, would do?
Yeah. 100%.
I feel like you're telling it now, like, oh, and I had nothing to do with it. I have known you for too long, Jason. I call bullshit. I think you asked them to do it.
Yeah. It sounds
did Amma just accuse him of self-reporting?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
That's a point on that for
Jason is sus tonight.
I think this is a good answer too by Gabby.
Oh, damn it, that's a wonderful answer.
I do really just like this this comment from Tim. I aspire to that level of passive aggression. So do we all.
I was just as should we all.
That's good.
I like the back-to-back opas in the chat there.
Yeah. My Astoria community is going to be thrilled right now.
Look, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it.
I want to talk to Matt off air. I want to know if you did it on purpose.
Vote me out, Kevin. Fine. No one else wants to do my job. No one will take it. Trust. All right. Let's move on to alumni relations will resolve to
figure out who doesn't have money before asking for some.
I was just going to say, find something to do rather than asking people for money, because it's going to be straight up insulting for at least 4 years.
Yeah.
So just figure something else out. Whatever else you got, asking for money is not the move.
They're gonna make sure they think about it twice and have a second meeting before sending out that email asking you to donate your $600 stimulus check back to your alma mater.
Yes. Those are good.
And make sure they check their email list to not send any of those solicitations to current employees to people who've been furloughed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. God, poor alumni relations, huh?
No.
They just want to be friends. That's all they want to do. They just want to call you every once in a while and see how things are going in your bank account.
I don't know if this is just true to some of the places I've been, but does that office typically have the highest turnover?
it tends to be higher. Like alumni relations and admissions, anything that's like analog to sales tends to loop over really quickly.
Yeah.
Which all things in the world.
True.
Oh man, that's getting a hashtag right now.
That on the banner.
Also, this was so clearly Boston College's alumni relations side, right? Yeah. Yeah, go Eagles. Brought to you by Pop Sock. Oh,
you can tell Boston College is not actually in Boston because there's no triple decas, kid.
Yeah. Man. Good.
Remember, alumni relations are fundraisers. Development are fundraisers.
Gross.
That is so painfully correct.
It did hurt. Like it physically, like it hurt my body. Oh.
Gosh.
Not nice at all. All right. Oh, just kidding. We have one more. A pertinent one. Student Health Center will resolve to.
You know, no jokes. I just hope they're taking care of themselves this year.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You can't say that first.
This shit is not ending anytime soon.
I know. You can't say that. Now we can't do it. We can't do it. We just have to move on.
Right. I was like, they'll treat the ghoulies this year. How about that? I'm sorry.
It's too late. I'm glad you said it first because I was going to be like, Student Health Center resolves to go up a brand in the condom that they give out or something stupid like that. I'm so glad it wasn't followed up with like, they've had it tough.
I mean, I'm just hoping that now, like, their protocol of questions is expanded to, at least for women, like, not just are you pregnant, but do you have COVID? So they've got a new question in the rotation.
True.
So that's fun and exciting. What a fun, sexy time for them. Yeah, so.
Hopefully they don't mix the tests up. They're not having you pee on one and sticking the other up your nose.
It's their protocol because I sense that the process won't work for both. So someone can probably figure that out.
That wasn't nearly as funny as I made it out to be.
Mike, how many COVID tests have you done this year?
How many have I done this week? It's so many. It's so many. Hashtag good guy Billy. This is bad. That's a bad hashtag to get going on because there's nothing's ever trending that's that positive. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I've had too many tests. We'll say too many. Yeah.
Never had to pee on anything.
Not yet. Not till the new tests come out.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
COVID 2021 will be the pee test one.
I would love that.
I've gone about 2 weeks without getting a COVID test after having at least one a week for the better part of 4 months. And man, my nostrils miss it. It's just I really need a swab up in here. It would be a really nice thing to have right now.
I had a little bit of a scare last week, and they were like, "Hey, we're going to give you all the tests right now. So open that nose up. We're going to spend a few minutes." It was so cool.
I have to throw up this from Kevin just for the callback. They should add a new background check. Like, have you ever thought about being a pencil-sized human in a blender to see
what?
Shout out to the 30 people that are here every week, bringing the heat in the comments. The fans that bring up pencil-sized humans in a blender.
Wow.
Oh.
Laniga, I hope you get the same test that we get. The one that we get is just like barely like right here. It's easy. It's great. Good luck.
Wow.
I think we exhausted our student health center.
Yeah, because of Billy.
Our winner
is Jason.
Where'd it go?
I didn't do that. That was you.
No.
Here. That's great.
Happy 2021, everybody.
Great.
Our first place is Amma.
Wow.
10 points. Right behind, we've got Gabby with 9 and Billy with 8. So
wow.
Good job, Billy, sneaking in there in the top 3.
I didn't even know we had that many questions to get 8 or 9 points.
There were 10.
Good job, everybody. Except for me.
Except for you, Mike. You inexplicably got some points. Begrudgingly had to give you points. 1 point for the hair swoop that's coming down. It's real nice.
Thank you.
Goddamn Disney Prince.
Let's get that trending. How do you like that, Billy?
Billy, Amma, and Gabby, a power throuple.
I'll allow it. Hell yeah.
It's good, people. So that's our New Year's resolution. So does anyone have a real resolution?
Oh man.
I'm just walking into this year not touching anything. Like I had the ambition of like, this is gonna be great. And I was like, you better slow the fuck down.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought about it for a little bit last week. Like, oh, should we put some stuff down on paper? Feels too ambitious. I don't know.
I can't even bring myself to buy the planner. To do what? Like,
Yeah. I like really have treated my body poorly in the last like 4 or 5 months. So part of me was like, yeah, we're going to get really into it. And there's even a new nice gym that opened up nearby that's reasonably priced that I got really excited about. But it's also like, do we want to be going to indoor places with other people, even if your mask's on? It just feels so dumb. So I don't know. New year, new May resolution. Maybe we'll have one in May.
You're muted, Billy.
Yeah, Billy, you're muted, dude.
Resolution not to be muted.
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
Dunk on Billy. Everybody pile on. Slam dunk Billy.
Can you get out of 2020 without being on mute one more time? I mean, that's the official anthem. So, give the universe what it wants.
What were you going to say, Billy?
I don't remember. Ugh. Just do some wind sprints down the street or something, Mike. It's the same. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Lenita, I want that for you so badly.
Yeah.
So badly.
Same.
So 2 years ago, my resolution was to not ever wear tennis shoes to work, which sounds ambitious.
Who was that? Like, who was that? Who were you then?
Fun fact, I've kept it up now for 2 years, and so it's just kind of been my carryover. What's great is if you wear dress shoes to work and you're still wearing like a dirty sweater and blue jeans you haven't washed in like 3 weeks, people still compliment you on how you look. They're like, you look very nice today. It's all the shoes every single time, every time.
Wow. See, I went the other direction with that, where I, especially my last like 8 months, exclusively was wearing sneakers to work. But they were like white sneakers. Nobody says anything about that. They're like, oh, that's fine. Like white sneakers with, and I did it with everything, with any colored pants. We were doing it. Nobody said anything.
What kind of white sneakers? Like Adidas shell top or like Nike dad at the grill barbecuing?
Nah, dude, come on, man. We're in New York here, okay? We're some New Republics.
I don't have enough clout to know what that means. I'll Google it while you talk. Hang on. I'm gonna go back on mute. So don't
shout out to Don.
The Twisted Tea video set to Dave Matthews Band might be my favorite part of 2020. I know it came in late, but the other joyful thing is everyone's favorite auntie on Twitter, Dionne Warwick, saw it today and is just enchanted by it. So props to Dionne.
Has been glad Twitter has finally found a place for her to fully come into that treasure mix.
They've caught up.
I mean, when there's snow, I don't take my boots off because I'm fragile and I will slip and fall. Man, so many opinions about shoes.
Yeah, all right, Gabby. Listen, Gabby, get on board, all right? We're on the same team here. We're in the same area. Come on.
So I know what New Republics are. I get it. I get why you were getting away with it. And I'll also say that, like, especially with women's fashion, if you have a male boss, you can get away with more and more over time because they can't really, like, say stuff like, we weren't supposed to wear jeans and I wore colored denim. denim of color several times and got away with it because they're just like, is it jeans? Is it not jeans? And I'm like, I'm not going to explain this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go do my job in my comfortable pants while you
Yes.
litigate whatever this is.
That's
and I got in trouble.
That was the evolution of the sneaker. Was like, oh, I guess we're just gonna wear black denim today. Maybe gray denim.
Yep,
Some
it
really
is
dark blue.
It works. Then another thing, and it works. And then keep on going.
When it was warm out.
It's the wardrobe equivalent of the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park. They would touch a different spot of the cage each day to try and find the weak spot. That's your white sneakers was the first part of the cage that you were like, tink.
This club girl was so casual by the time she was on the way.
Yes. The summertime was the end of my time, and I started this early where I would wear a t-shirt on my walk to work, but I would bring a shirt to wear when I got there. But then, and everybody would be like, "You're wearing a t-shirt today?" I'm like, "Oh no, shirt's in my bag." Then I put the shirt on. But after like 3 weeks of that, everyone's just assuming that shirt's coming on. It's summertime. I'm not seeing students. We're doing this in t-shirt, boys and girls. This is what's happening. But I only recommend doing that on your way out. If you're trying to move up or move,
Yeah, if you want like a razor promotion or everything, this is not
advice for you.
Not the way to go.
It's a different show. It's just a Jason only show.
Pretty much anything we say on this show is a not if you want a promotion kind of existence. Jason, we feel like you've gotten to where you want to be. Is that what this is? Is that your participation is just like, I'm happy here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Honestly,
we had that breakthrough.
Just by composition, we're in excess of 80% of people who are just like, that was enough. So to guide you through where you are, you're already gone.
I had somebody reach out like early on in the pandemic that were like, "Oh man, you must be really second guessing that decision to leave now, like the job security you would have had." And I was like, "No, I'm not thinking about it at all." It's not once. Not once was like, "Man, I wish I was in the residence halls."
Lanika, you need to find out that colleague who wore wrinkled jeans and destroy them. They should be yeeted off of the campus. They should be voted off the island.
Yeeted.
All of those things. Vote them out. They're sus. Yeah.
I like that we're using all the terms we've learned in the last couple of weeks.
We have a guy on the show.
Yeah.
We know words.
I don't understand this. Didn't wear shoes in the office during this summer. No. I know we don't vacuum our carpet. I'm certain the office carpet is never cleaned. I would not go shoeless.
No.
For anything.
That's not okay.
I feel like going back to the jeans one, the one we did get a jeans day, we had a colleague who forgot to wear jeans. So because it was before our boss came in, we drove him home so he could change. Especially because it was one of those things that, back to the original point, like everybody donated for alumni. So they were like, all right, you could all wear jeans. I was like, no, we paid for this. We're taking you home to change.
That's great. See, that's support.
That's teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
We saw him having a challenge. We supported him. And took him home. And also Christmas tree shop on the way back because it was on our way, and then we went back to work.
Teamwork makes the jeans work.
Oh wow!
Oh my god,
that's gross.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh man.
Just getting them out. 2020. Just getting them out.
Do we want to move over to our little game with Joel? Amma, do you want to stick around for a game with Joel?
Yeah, okay. Since I'm here.
Good.
I hope you have that same attitude when it's my game.
Don't.
I mean,
listen, in it to win it now.
The only thing on my agenda for after this is your quiet hours drink. We're doing a double of that. We're calling it a time traveler, and we're here.
I love that.
There's no real timetable. Whenever it happens, it happens. So yeah, let's do this.
Oh, it's a 2020. It's a time traveler. Is that what we called it? All right.
That's what I'm calling it.
You wake up in the future.
Yep.
You guys want to share my screen?
Oh, sorry, I forgot you don't have access.
Are you the only person that does?
What did you do?
Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
I haven't clicked anything.
Oh
Wait.
no, not just Jason. No, not just. All right, there we go. All right. So 2020 has been the longest year, decade, century, millennium, eon ever. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take some education-related stories, and you're going to tell me whether they actually happened in 2020 or not. All right. That's all you have to do. Did it happen in 2020 or not? We'll see how long your memory is.
All right.
All right. First one up. CEO Robert Smith paid off all of the student loan debt for Morehouse grads. Did that happen in 2020 or not?
Is this a notepad game? Is this a notepad?
Yeah, sure. Makes it easier on me.
Oh, okay.
Probably, Kevin. It probably was a shot at me.
I need a pen. Hang on.
I didn't tell Amma she'd need a pen and paper.
You didn't tell me either. You didn't tell me either.
Mike, shut up.
I would have been prepared for class if I had been told.
Got mine locked in up here.
Me too.
Ding, 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 ding.
I like this 1-2 punch here from O'Keefe. Yes, I think so. Followed by, and if I'm wrong, he did not.
All right, so yes, no for Billy. Mike, yes.
Yes, yeah.
All right, Billy, well done. This happened in 2019. And O'Keefe, he actually did pay off the $34 million in student loan debts for the class of 2019.
Wow.
So
I mean, I should have known. Black people didn't get a lot of nice stuff this year.
Also, it was 2019. I guess we should have just assumed it happened in 2019.
true.
Damn it.
All right. Lori Laughlin goes to the big Full House. 2020 or not 2020? All right. Give me your answers. We got yeses across the board. Congratulations. You all get points. That definitely happened in 2020.
Wow.
Just got out of prison after 2 months for her role in the Varsity Blues scandal, trying to get her two daughters into the USC.
That's
Sorry.
to an end my great joke on the topic, and now I can't tell it anymore. So,
Wait, what?
but wasn't gonna happen.
This Breeze commented, I want to make sure this gets addressed because this is very funny. Very funny.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm pretty proud of myself for the big Full House thing because I never watched the show. I have no idea. Like, props to me.
That for writing that? For writing?
Give yourself a point. Give yourself a point, Joe.
I might just take some more drinks though.
Yeah, I think that's the first time that joke's been made too. So kudos to you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. All right. In the third round of Did This Happen in 2020 or Not, Thomas Cranmer leaves Cambridge University. Now remember, 2020 was a very, very long year.
I think this one, the picture gives it away because he's got the Wi-Fi password over his shoulder on that little Post-it strip. So it could be a recent thing.
Oh shit. Listen, normally I'd make jokes.
Billy, okay, Billy, is that a no?
Yeah, no, that's a no. That's a solid no.
Normally I'd make jokes here, but this is one of the few games where I'm allowed to accumulate points, so I'm not messing around.
All right.
What is this creature next to him carved into the wall, by the way? I was so mystified by the Wi-Fi password that now I need to know what's up with that Satan crotch.
I just watched this episode on The Crown.
You guys are all right. He left Cambridge in 1533. He then went on to become the Archbishop of Canterbury And then he annulled Henry VIII's marriages to Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, and divorced him from Anne of Cleves. Doesn't sound like a great Henry. But in further Cambridge University history, in 1546, Henry VIII would found Trinity College at Cambridge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some higher
Can you
ed.
tell us about the ring? Can you tell us about the ring on Thomas's finger there?
Oh, sure.
The index. It's a pointer finger ring. You don't see those often.
Yes.
Wow.
That creature is ripped. It is. Yeah. Everybody was ripped like that.
But yes, the creature is ripped, but has like such a weird baby face at the same time. Just ripped from here down.
Yeah. It's like a cartoon.
I
Most
probably
were-
never would have left the church if my church had those.
Oh, Jesus.
Just stepped up the art. That was
Yeah.
the problem.
Too few nipples at my church.
It's one of the few then.
All right. So 3 questions in. Billy is in the lead at 3. Jason, Mike, and Amma are coming up in the rear at 2 each. The teacher strikes across the country. This is a little K through 12 action for our K through 12 friends.
Oh,
Did this happen in
Get over
2020?
Like that over here.
Billy, I'm still going to give you the point, even though that year is wrong.
Oh, wow.
We saw a ton of teacher strikes in the 2018, 2019 years. This is from Oakland, or no, this is from LA. But Oakland, Oklahoma, West Virginia, Chicago, teacher strikes 2018, 2019, all over the country. Yes, I knew that would give it away, hopefully.
Great
But
point.
They are not socially distanced.
all right. Last one, very current. Oh, well, I just gave it away. But
Yes.
West Point cheating scandal.
yes.
I just gave it away because I'm really excited about this one, actually.
Yeah. Joel loves cheating.
I love shitting on Army. Yes.
I don't know the answer to this, but I'm reading everybody else's paper.
Really? Well, then you should go to West Point.
Billy, cheating for the win. Yes, the West Point cheating scandal happened in 2020. 75 students, including 24 members of the football team, 17 of the 24 originally accused, play today. Hold up, let me bring the score up in my phone.
I hope it's
17 players played today, only to lose to West Virginia in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl today.
Wait,
So
they're doing like
congratulations, West
regular
Point.
ass. They're doing regular ass bowls.
Dude, there
Yeah.
was the Duke's Mayo Bowl
Yeah.
yesterday.
I thought they were
Duke's
just doing the
Mayo.
playoffs. College
But-
man.
I mean, imagine like getting kicked out of your career in the Army as an officer for cheating on a calculus final exam.
I mean, I can.
I mean,
Can I go-
I kind of hope that we don't let people that don't know calculus do the jobs in the Army that you need to know calculus for. Maybe that's just me.
Wait,
I don't know calculus. I shouldn't be in charge of anything.
same. That's how I feel. Oh, I believe in it.
All right. Well, Billy, you
Believe
won.
in you.
Congratulations. You've guessed what is the longest year. That is 2020. Good job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know what comment I missed, but I vote.
Instead of calculus.
No. O'Keefe's here. What context did I miss?
The Duke's Mayo Bowl, the O'Keefe's hand.
Oh,
cream bowl.
okay. I'm back.
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been here.
I was
I
so
think
sad when I learned there was a Duke's Mayo Bowl. I love Duke's Mayo. I'm a boy of the South. I love Duke's Mayo.
I really liked it when Papa John's had a bowl, except it wasn't Papa John's bowl. It was papajohns.com bowl as a reminder.
There were two. There was a Papa John's bowl and there was a papajohns.com bowl. So like if you were in the papajohns.com bowl, you had to like specify that it was that one which came later.
And-
but no, you are correct that it's weird, and it's weirder that there were two.
And I tell you why Amma knows this is how many times the University of South Florida playing the Papa John's Bowl or one of the Papa John's Bowls.
It was papajohns.com bowl. You
Yeah.
know our football team, and it was several times.
And also, Jason has paid money to attend the papajohns.com Bowl when it was hosted in Birmingham, Alabama. Instead, did not get free Papa John's, but a bowl game. So that was fun.
I feel like you shouldn't have to pay. They should have to give you coupons to go. And like,
I agree.
That one you can get in the paper.
Yeah, I like this. I'm surprised our chat hasn't all just left, that they're furious we're talking about football. I guess because it's combined with pizza that's been delivered to school, so it's okay.
I mean, it's really more of a food conversation than a football conversation.
True.
To be fair.
True. Tell that to Coda, though.
Is your food even good if it doesn't have a bowl? All the best foods have bowls.
Oranges, sugar,
pizza websites,
Tostitos.
Tostitos, yes.
I'm gonna drag this topic out for another moment here. My favorite thing about bowl season is watching students throw the football into a can of Dr. Pepper to try and win student loans, right? Like that's the best thing about the season, because no one actually throws it like a football. They throw it like a chest pass.
Yeah.
And I think we should see more chest passes in the college football games.
And I like that they put on national television who loses.
Yes.
Right? Like someone's getting, hey, here's $150,000 to pay off this enormous debt for attending the University of Florida. And then here's David, who's going to get shit.
because David didn't have his football pass.
No, because David's like, I'm going to throw this because I'm an athlete. And that's not how you do it. Chest pass.
Not to mention the field day that I have to imagine is going on at Fannie Mae. Like, who's going to get to call David? He's going to have to pay.
Wouldn't even make it out of the parking lot.
No. Nope. Oh, yeah, Billy, everybody's asking about where you live right now. This is wild.
North Carolina, the eastern part of the state. So if you've ever driven down I-95, you've driven through my hometown. Wilson, North Carolina.
It sounded like you were going to continue with the story. Like, you've never been on the eastern part of the state.
It's like exit 127 through like 110 on I-95. That's where I'm from. So,
okay.
Yeah. If you've ever driven through North Carolina on the way to Disneyland or something like south of the border in South Carolina there, yeah. You would have passed right through my hometown.
Wow. On my way to university.
And that's Billy Corner on
Billy Corner.
I'm from North Carolina, but you know where my heart is? Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, Jesus. We're getting all the points. Someone yell bingo.
I did say I'm from the eastern side of the state.
Is there a bingo card?
Not yet.
We keep talking about it. One day we'll make it.
It's easy to make.
We've got plenty. I've got Post-its and notepads and all sorts of things. It just hasn't become a priority. But we have our 5-year anniversary coming up in less than 2 months. So
shit.
Maybe we'll do something then. I mean, you can see on our seal established 2016 right on the screen there.
You know what we won't do for the 5-year anniversary? Present at South by Southwest.
Yeah. I thought
the South by Southwest EDU Bowl.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought I was gonna be angrier about it. I'm not. I don't want to go to virtual conferences. I think I'm okay with it. I don't want to attend them. I don't want to host them. I know I'm probably in the minority there, and that's okay. That's fine. Or maybe that's what. What'd you say?
We do this. This is enough.
Yeah.
Mid by Midwest. Speaking of mid, is it my game now? Are we all right? That was a great transition.
What a transition.
So are you sticking around, Anna? Are you gonna play around? All right. All right. So if anything, the theme of 2020 has been you never know what day, time, month, week, year it is, other than it's 2020. And the memes. The memes have been the one thing that has gotten us all through 2020. So I wanted to use the game time here to have a little bit of a retrospective. So let me just share the screen. Why do I always have to say that I'm sharing the screen? You know what I'm doing here. You know this is happening.
Was that considered as a motto for 2020? you're on mute was done, but let me share
Yeah.
my screen as a declarative statement. Should absolutely be in there as well.
Like that.
Let me narrate the simple procedural step I'm doing as I'm clicking it right now. Trust me, I'm just sharing the application. All right. So again, we had some fire memes this year. Had some great times. So I wanted to try and test your knowledge of when in space and time did these memes actually take place. So when did they peak? So I'm gonna show you the rules now. I'm gonna show you a meme. And you just need to tell me early, middle, late month. So, if I'm going to say, for example, it's December. So if it's December 1st to the 10th, early. 10th to the 20th, mid, late is the last, you know how early, mid, late works here. All right. If you get it completely right, if you get both the, which part of the month and what month it is, I'll give you 2 points. If you just get, if nobody gets it dead on, I'm going to give 1 point to whoever gets closest. So we clear on the rules?
Clear.
All right, so let's take a little trip through the year. We're going to bounce around, obviously. I don't want you knowing, one comes after the other. I want it to bounce around. All right, so first up, classic. If this isn't one of your favorite memes, moments, just pure beauties of 2020, the cranberry juice Fleetwood Mac moment. There's something wrong with your soul, and we need to have a talk after this show. So
are we writing these down? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can write them down. You can tell me out loud. It's player's choice. Player's choice.
I'm sorry, I missed all of that. My roommate showed up and we had to do a shot because it's New Year's Eve.
Jason, real quick then, you got to tell me early, mid, late month. So was it the first third of the month, the middle third of the month, the last third of the month, and then tell me which month it was. So we're talking about 420 Dogface 208.
I'm gonna write it down.
All right, Joel, you got early October there. Jason's going with late October. Mike, what you got?
Late September.
And Amma? Early October. Okay. So the right answer, early October, Joel and Amma, you get 2 points.
Congratulations.
So we're gonna go 2 and 2, and then 0 and 0. All right. I saw some people in the chat dance all around it. I don't know who got it right. All right. So on our next one, this is another one of my favorites, where people on Twitter told us who the movie, TV show, book, whatever, told you was the villain, but who the actual villain is. You got Devil Wears Prada. You got J.K. Rowling, and of course 500 Days of Summer. That's a good one, I think, personally.
Just agree with that one. That's how you know it's good. He's like, no, I am.
All right.
This one's tough.
So when was this? So again, scores Joel and Amma at 2. Everybody else at 0. All right. So Jason, you got mid-July. Joel's at mid-May. Amma's at early July. And Mike, what do you got? Early June?
Yeah.
All right. So the correct answer is late May.
Oh wait, what did Joel say?
Joel said mid-May.
Early June.
And Mike said early June. So I did not specify Price is Right rules, so I'm going to do it for both of you. You're going to get a point each.
I never get points.
You get a point each. All right.
So proud of you, Michael.
I now think I should have called Price is Right rules, but I didn't before the start, so I'm not going to penalize you.
Hey, we're not going to answer this because this is rude, Kevin. I know a setup when I see a setup.
All right, this one.
I'll keep it.
No, go ahead.
No, I'll put it like in chat later. It'll be like post credit scene.
Just for us.
Oh.
All right, so this is one I completely forgot about this, but reading it reminded me of how hilarious it was when we were all joking about going to war with Iran. When was that? Can you tell me when we were all making World War III jokes this year?
I do not remember this.
That's how long.
Well, no,
That's how long 2020 was. Any other year, joking about World War III would be a standout.
And
it
I
would
feel
be
like
something you remember.
I feel like I should know because I watched the Death to 2020. On
Like-
Netflix.
No, the problem is there's like 4 times this year.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I'm having trouble with the country because it's like we did this with Iran, we did it with North Korea. There was a brief like threat last year. I don't have a clue, so I'm just gonna say
I'm a winner.
I'm gonna get a point for sure.
Joel, put yours back up for a second. Late Jan for Joel.
Yep.
It was early January, so I think
Wow.
$1 might actually, your business there. I'm gonna give it for $1.
Yeah, give it to Alma.
it's never the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 1 point for Amma on the lowest wager possible there. Yeah, can you remember what early January was like? What this was like last year? I don't have brain cells left from early January, I guess.
We were getting ready for South by.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. All right, so let's go on to our next one. Again, another big time favorite.
Oh, Jesus.
I still never watched Tiger King. Still haven't seen it. I made it through 2020 kingless.
I grew up in Tampa. I've seen it.
You are experienced.
Yep. I went to the live experience. Straight up horrifying. Wouldn't watch it on TV.
All right.
So again, in the fever dream that was 2020, when was Tiger King? Jason, you got to hold that up a little bit more for me.
I can't. Sorry.
All right, Jason's saying late April. I'm going to put all these into a spreadsheet later. This is going to be fun for me. Joel's also going late April. Mike with early, and then Amma with early as well. Tiger King premiered in late March. The memes took over immediately. So again, Mike and Amma getting a point here.
I've never gotten 2 points.
You really haven't. You're on a thin line here, mister. You might win a game, and we can't have that.
And I won't win a game. I'm just as long as I can stay away from negative points here.
The 2020 cheating scandals continue.
All right. Again, another,
and we're not at midnight yet. So
Yeah.
another favorite coming in hot right now. Sue Sylvester giving us an environment so toxic. So now this is, so when I was making this is one of those memes that has really stood the test of time. And I think we still made one like a week ago.
Yeah.
But when did this pop? When was that initial explosion of Sue Sylvester?
Jane Lynch.
Billy, have I gotten a point yet? Am I still at like a big
Let me check your cup. You are at a big 0.
We're gonna stay with that.
What is that, mid-September?
Yeah.
Wake me up when September ends. Joel's got late August. Mike, early September.
Oh, that late August.
Late August.
So is that early September or late August, Alma?
who knew by that point?
Exactly, and that's the game. So this meme actually peaked. If I took all the boxes away from the memes there, this peaked in early July. Can you believe that? 6 months.
Wow.
6 full months of environment this toxic. So let me look here. Mid-September, no. Late August, early. Yeah, so late August takes a point. So Joel and Amma, again, just on the same page here for a lot of points. Let me do a quick, we're at the halfway mark, so we're a little past the halfway mark. So Jason still with a 0, Joel with 3, 4, 5. Joel, you got 5 right now. Mike holding strong with 2, Amma with 3. So
All
close
right.
race. We have 4 left, so anybody's game still.
There's nothing. There's no win here. This just belies my Twitter addiction.
Yeah, that could be it. All right, so next up, again, this one is probably, and maybe this is a bad thing, but this one might be my favorite thing to come out of 2020. The Dancing Pallbearers, Gone Wild.
My country.
Dancing Pallbearers. Nice. All right. When did the world fully get introduced to the Dancing Pallbearers?
I don't remember. I feel like it's always been here.
It's always been here in our hearts.
Yeah. Oops.
To bring back a where is it? I have a patch somewhere of them. All right, do we have answers coming in?
Oh, I feel like.
All right, Mike's saying late May.
Guesses all over the board.
Goals, yeah, exactly. Mid-June. Jason was late Feb. And Amma with eternity. I'm just
saying,
yeah.
as a man who goes ordinarily speaking like once a year, you haven't even seen the beginning of it.
All right, so Jason, it was late March. So under any rules, Price is Right or otherwise, you get a point here. Congratulations.
Wow.
You're on the board. All you need is to nail down a couple of specific moments of the year, and you got this. You're in the month. You're on the board. But
if people, so I looked this up. If people need the track for this, it's Astronomia by Vicetone. Astronomia by Vicetone. It is a bop.
Wow.
Add it to your Spotify now.
Favorite meme of the year for me, honestly. Favorite meme. Maybe we'll go around after the game and describe our favorites. All right, so this one is one that maybe we never touched. This one coming up, and maybe it flew under the radar a little bit, but I did like it. I loved any time it came across my timeline. So the Gossip Girl remixes, again, not as big as some of the other ones, but still very quality memes.
Ooh.
Man.
Now you're all just throwing Hail Marys. You're just guesses.
Yeah, I didn't see this till the end.
Joel, early December.
I feel like the chat when we start talking about football.
Jason, you got late Feb.
I'm just running late May back again.
Yeah. Mike, what do you got there? Late May?
Late May, yeah.
Amma? Mid-April. Let's see. All right, so looking at the peak of the meme, mid-April is exactly right. 2 points on the board.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a strong finale here.
Wow.
All right. Here's one that, maybe it's not what you would think normally of a meme, but God, it was amazing. Mike Pence with his friend the fly. Doesn't it seem like only yesterday, just only yesterday, that fly found the biggest pile of shit it could find. Anytime you give Joe Biden a chance to dunk on you with a meme, you've created a meme. So, all right, Mike's going early O. Jason's going early O. Amma's going early O. Everybody's going early O because it was
October 7th.
October 8th. Yeah. So, all right, 2 points, everybody. Way to keep them from catching up there. All right, last one. We're going to stick in the realm of politics. And this one, when I saw that it was a 2020 meme, blew my mind because this feels like at least a year and a half ago. Bernie, this meme outlasted his electability. This meme went further in our hearts than he ever did at our ballot.
You're saying the first time this came out?
When did it peak? When did it pop? When did it become a meme?
Yeah, O'Keefe with the right comment there. How was that this year? Billy.
So I do want to. I was doing the math here. I do want to stress Joel and Amma are tied right now. That's 7 apiece. So, all right. So Jason's got late Feb. Sticking with late Feb.
Third
Joel's
one
got mid-March. Mike's got late Feb as well. Point to Amma no matter what. That's a good one. This was a mid-January pop. This was still in the thick of the primaries. This was well before Super Tuesday when it stopped mattering however much money I gave to Bernie. So let's see who else gets a point there mid-January. So late Feb would both get a point there. Nice. So 1 and 1. All All right, so final score. I'm gonna say that's a win for Amma. Let me just count to make sure.
Yeah,
3, 4, 3, 5, 7, 8. 8 for Amma. Mike has 3. 3 for Mike. Good job,
Wow.
Mike. That's probably the best you've ever done.
Wait, that was 4. Didn't I just get a 4th one?
You did. I'm sorry. You're at 5. Actually, you're at 5.
What the
Wow, Mike.
hell,
5.
Billy?
I'm just. We're allergic to giving you points, so I didn't want to break out. I'm sorry. 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wow.
7. Joel with a very close second with 7 points. Oh, Jason, do you even want me to count yours? Do you even want me to?
Yes.
Jason, hey, you were only one behind. You were only one behind Mike with 4. Good job.
I did
Not,
great.
not a bad game. Yeah, not a bad game for you, Jason. And
I'm proud.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
you should
is
be.
nice. What are we doing sharing nice comments here? This is nice.
Oh,
Thanks. We hope this is fun.
So I am interested. What was everybody's favorite meme du jour throughout the year? There's been a lot. I found a list of 50 memes from 2020. I can play that game for an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, let's not though. Let's
let's
do it faster. I think the Jane Lynch one's my favorite. I love that one.
It's versatile.
Yeah. I just saw a lot of funny stuff with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to say ghoulies, but that's probably not going to make it. But I'll do another G word in a gritty. Anything with gritty this year has just heart. Gritty is the best of the best.
The resource I used to find all these memes did say that. Oh,
this is fucked up. Right after O'Keefe said that too, like we had 2 seconds of happiness.
We're still in 2020. We're not allowed much more than that. I mean, I feel like the most specific one I saw was like all year. Whenever I thought of that like episode of The Good Place GIF, and they're like, "Oh, it shouldn't take long, somewhere between an hour and 11 months," and it just kept feeling awful.
Yeah.
Like, just do not go outside between an hour and 11 months, and I was like, that's what we're doing.
That's a good one.
It's like we're just going to keep letting that go until we get to the 11 months.
What's
Bear me, baby. We're still here.
What's the Good Place term for eternity? It's like a
No, Jeremy Bear Me. I have it on a
Jeremy Bear Me. There you go.
I like that Trey said it from the other room too.
Yeah, I could hear her over the headphones too. That was great. Yeah,
that's so good.
Put it on a calendar of all things. This is the only like 2020 thing I have that tells dates. Written anything on it? Continue to be blank, but it's and we're very happy of it.
That's
Is there a shirtless cheaty month?
There is. Well, first of all, Save the Post Office in August. That was just a coincidence.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
I don't know if there's a shirtless one, but
There's
dress up.
when we all lost our minds when he took his shirt off in the grocery store.
Yeah.
None of us saw that coming. I'm grateful for it.
It's so good.
No, these all have shirts, unfortunately. What are you gonna do?
No, it's a shame. Oh, Trey.
And this is a custom job. A friend made it for me because the NBC store inexplicably did. It would have been a slam dunk to sell the calendar, and they don't. So someone made me that one.
Wow.
That's friendship right there. That's friendship goals. Hashtag.
Mm-hmm. It's just cheating. It's straight up.
True. Very true.
Oh.
So what I like in the banner, just so Coda, just so you know, so we can have a little moment, we've got banners that are saved here for use. And one that has never been edited or deleted or changed. It's just Coda wins. So,
Coda wins. Always.
Happens a lot.
And that's still there too. So
yeah. Look, they go together. Hey, tell you, it's a lot easier to get dunked on for 1 hour than it is for 2 hours.
Hey, So this is the part of the show where we generally transition to content corner. Can I ask, while Alma's on the show, can I ask about Willet Cran? Can I? Because that's been some of my favorite content.
What would you like to know?
I would like to know, how did this start, and what has been the biggest Cran fail? Because you've had some serious Cran successes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the biggest Cran fail you've had in the ongoing Willet Cran series?
So Willet Cran started because there's always like a big to-do about pumpkin season, right? Like September, October, this year was early August, and I was like, let me not yuck people's yum. This year is 60 years long. Enjoy it. But right. I feel like cranberry is A, the superior flavor, and B, is never met with the same enthusiasm. So for the last couple years, I've just been like, I make a bunch, I have a whole lot left over. What can I put it in on or around? This year, I think we ended up with 20 entries, and then people started sending in their own, which was top notch.
That's cool.
That's when you know you've made it.
Yeah.
This is the year I became a cranfluencer, and I will never. I don't know that we really had a loss. I think it's a little bit less random than it might look in the sense that I try to pick things that have a good flavor profile that goes with it. I'll say the most polarizing is the 2 times that I paired it with tuna, but that is more of a tuna problem and less of a tuna and cran problem. So, like, as I interrogated it, I was like, you weren't going to like it anyway. There's nothing I can do.
Because if cranberry can work with chicken salad, it should be able to work with tuna.
Exactly. That's what I said. And it is. It's the same thing. Or if you've had, like, cranberry mayo on a turkey sandwich, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's not the same thing. Well, like, tuna is actually not chicken of the sea. They have nothing to do with each other. Chickens are feathery animals that live on farms, and tuna is in water. And you should not put cranberries on tuna ever. Why did you,
Jason?
Yell.
Jason, you don't get to talk down to people's sandwich choices. You put vinegar on PBJs.
What?
No.
I just alerted the FBI. They're on their way.
I'm going to take Jason's opinion regarding food. He doesn't eat vegetables, and his bones are old. But they're on PB&J.
I had to sit here without Mike when it was just me, Jason, and Joel, and listen to them espouse a view about putting balsamic glaze on PBJs. I'm not going to let you talk down to Willet Cran segment.
We happen to be in a moment where we are discussing who will be heard if we say something about something dangerous that a white guy did. You do something. You saw something. And I'm glad that you're saying something.
I try to do my best.
This could go from a ridiculous sandwich situation to a city block, so say something.
Wait, okay, if this is real, we'll send you the link. You gotta come on for the lockout.
Take us with So what I'm hearing from this is that you don't like hide the bad ones. There aren't like cran ravioli or something floating out there that just tanked spectacularly. But
I had sweet potato ravioli. So I did like a brown butter sauce with cranberry and a little bit of ginger. And that was excellent. And goat cheese. That was top notch. But it never really gets so adventurous that it's something that I feel pretty confident it won't work, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to eat it either way. So I'd rather just make a choice that I'm going to stick with. But it was really fun to do on its own, a good creative challenge, and then it was just made better by other people wanting to participate in it.
That's
like
cool.
A year where we've all kind of been so much on our own, to like have other people like take part in it. That was really nice in a way that I didn't expect it to.
Yeah. It's like it creates like a little community for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool. Speaking of community, I just shared the link to the Discord in the chat. So join that thing.
Yeah.
Well, someone said, I believe it was Coda. Coda said, please give us more cran recipes on the Discord. So I shared the Discord in case anybody wants to jump in there.
Sure. Yeah, and I have it as a highlight on my Instagram. So
there you go.
They're all in one place, including the ones that other people sent me.
What's your Instagram?
@Marfo. First name, last name, no periods.
That's it. You got the original.
One
That's how I feel.
as far as I know.
All right. Is it okay if I throw that in the chat as well for people to follow? Okay, cool.
Go for it.
Am I all right? I hate to keep belaboring Cran Corner here, but am I remembering Cran Pizza? Did you make a Cran Pizza this season?
So I did a pizza with caramelized onion and shallot, and the cranberry was as a dip. It wasn't on top of it. Although Otto Portland does do like a butternut squash, cranberry, and ricotta pizza.
Yum.
That is excellent. So next year I'm gonna have to try to like recreate my version of that.
That sounds good.
And that's been Cran Corner with your friends of higher education.
Happy New Year.
Get my numbers up. We could talk about it.
I did text Amma this afternoon with a recommendation. Instead of Will It Cran, I'm going to start Will It Retto and start putting amaretto in things and see how.
Oh.
So I started today with a Daily Harvest smoothie of coconut and cold brew with a shot of amaretto in it, and I gotta say, it was pretty fine. So
Nice.
Daily Harvest Retto, yes. Daily Harvest Will Retto.
I think we need to come up with another name for it.
No, Retto.
No, I mean Retto's fine. I mean, but Will It Retto, like Will It Cran, sounds right. Will It Retto, I feel like we can do better.
Will It Retto sounds like an operatic term.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a libretto, it's a Will It Retto.
Will It Retto.
A pace at which you should speak or sing or play an instrument. Although I will say, since you brought it up, Jason, that like I know we're not supposed to be tallying our achievements this year because it's more or less a wash. I did get Jason to eat a vegetable, and I will trumpet that not only all year but to my deathbed. So maybe
That's huge.
feel like they didn't accomplish that much. I didn't really either, but I did do that, and I'm so proud of it.
Then we get one extra year of Jason because of that. Like that in itself is going to give us one more full year.
I didn't make it all the way through.
Yeah, now that's the downside.
You could have been rid of me so much earlier, but here we are. And it wasn't one vegetable or two vegetables. I mean, it was a solid like 9 months of vegetables that happened.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look great, Jason.
His power is growing beyond comprehension.
My mom's
To Carla's point, yes, a pineapple and ham and cranberry pizza does sound good, and my fine friends at DiGiorno would probably agree.
Do you have a banner ready? It looked like you were about to hit one. Brought to you by DiGiorno. Like that was coming. Yeah.
All right, so Jason has DiGiorno. Amma has Ocean Spray Cranberry. We need some more food sponsors.
Oh.
We need some more.
I should probably Daily Harvest, frankly, because that's how Jason came to it.
It is a really good, tricky way to trick people into eating vegetables. The cold brew smoothie I had this morning had cauliflower in it. Cauliflower.
I like that you're introducing to these things to us like that we've never had them. You're like, have you heard of this thing called cauliflower? Yeah, I don't like broccoli green. You think I'm gonna like it white?
Newsflash, not a flower at all.
Nobody called me. Oh, wait, is this true? Did I miss last week when it was sponsored by Viagra? Did I miss?
No,
I don't remember that.
Aaron, it was sponsored by vinegar, not Viagra.
You putting Viagra on your PB and Jason?
It's a whole different type of PBJ.
You are a bottom as of this week, so
Every week.
No, come on, it rotates. It depends what the Jed's feeling. Oh gosh.
All right, good 2020.
Yeah, we did it. We did it, sort of.
I mean,
we did it.
There's a couple hours left. Let's fingers crossed here.
Yeah. Thanks, Billy.
the
Gonzo photo. There you go.
That's true. All right, fine.
Yeah. All right, do we land the plane? I know we technically still have 10 minutes, but I'm getting pretty hungry over here.
Let's land this plane.
This is great. Amma, thank you so much for hanging out. It was great to have a guest. I know everyone that was watching was very happy to have someone that wasn't us, but particularly they're just like guest, but this time they actually knew who you were and were like, I'm. So thank you.
And not just be an abstract distraction.
Yeah. But and thank you everybody in the chat that played along for the whole time. I think we were up in the 70s for a little while, and then there's been like a group of 30 to 40 that hung around this whole time. And Corinne, look, this is a beautiful transition. We can all shout out one thing on our way out. Cobra Kai season 3 is out tomorrow. You're right, it is going to be a good year. Anybody else come across anything that they love? Or why not? You know what? It's the special end of the year show. We can say our favorite content throughout the entire year.
I know yours, Mike. I know yours. I'm going to write it down on a Post-it, and when you say it, I'm going to hold it up to the camera.
Does that mean I get to go first so nobody else says it? Because it's Ted Lasso, baby.
Everybody else, write it down.
Ted Lasso. Have you watched Ted Lasso?
No, I love Ted Lasso.
Yes.
I was going to say Ted Lasso. I have other answers, but Ted Lasso was like first thing that came to mind.
Yes. It's just joyful. It's happy. It's the only show I've ever recommended to my parents that they like texted back and said, yeah, this is actually really good. So it's the best. Ted Lasso is the best. So good. They renewed it for 2 more seasons right away. Wow. And you'll love to see that.
And they're done writing season 2. So I am officially like on Ted Lasso watch.
Yes. And I'm going to submit as many spec scripts as I can to get it on season 3. Here you go, Ted. Here's all my mustache stuff.
I do miss your mustache, Mike.
It's just you. It's just you.
I missed it.
And it's just you two.
Just the gays.
It is. That's the only time I've ever gotten positive feedback from anyone is about a mustache. It's in the gay community. No one else has been thrilled. Kelsey, furious every time it comes about.
Throw up Carla's comment because yes, I am down for that in 2020, 2021 or any year, to be quite honest. But my 2020 content, I've talked about it a couple times over the time, but Club Quarantine by Dave Dresden, techno 4 times a week, has been keeping my soul alive throughout the year. And then Above and Beyond Group Therapy has their weekly show, but their 400th show, which was supposed to be live, they did it socially distanced on a barge throughout London over the fall. Just a lovely show, and keep the music going, and hopefully we'll have independent venues when we come out of this. Support your local independent venues as much as you can, please.
For real.
Joel, I really thought you were going to lead into your favorite content being those early nights in the quarantine when in gay bars would have gay bar nights.
That's what I thought this was too.
And it was just dozens of squares of like shirtless Boston gays. Those shirtless gays being my roommate. It is what it is. I do miss those days. I hate to agree with Mike that Ted Lasso might be my favorite show of the year, but I will also throw something out about reading. I read in quarantine, and N.K. Jemisin's The Broken Earth trilogy was fucking fantastic. And TNT, I believe, has picked it up as a series. Yeah. And if I fuck this up, I'm gonna fight. I've got it's all planned out in my head, and it's gonna be perfect. And it might be the best thing I've read in years.
Wow, and what a ringing endorsement! He was like happy and angry throughout that. All right, who else?
I'll go because mine's related to a book adaptation. July 4th weekend, Netflix dropped season 1 of their adaptation of The Babysitter's Club, which as a avid Babysitter's Club reader as a kid, it was so nice to be able to kind of revisit those stories, how they would have adapted them to modern era. And it still works really well. And the kids that are on the show are so engaging and so much fun. And then it kind of turned into, again, one of those surprise communal activities when I got together with friends who also read it as a kid. We watched it on Netflix party together on like Saturday mornings for like a month and a half. So it just turned into everybody kind of sharing their memories of having read it as a kid. And again, in a year that just, you wanted that happy stuff. And I think that's why Ted Lasso hit as hard as it did, is because everything felt awful and you just wanted to feel good. And being able to go back to something that made me feel so good as a kid, along with other people who felt that way, like nothing better. That was the best gift that I got this year.
Yeah, that's great. It's a good feeling. All right, Billy, what you got?
I'm struggling to think.
Here. Do you need a prompt?
Yes, a prompt.
What's like the weirdest YouTube rabbit hole you went on?
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
There's a YouTuber that the deepest rabbit hole I fell into this year probably, and I'm still in. There is a YouTuber. It's a channel called How to Make Everything, and what he has done is imagined starting over at like year zero of humanity, and is build like showing you how in those 20,000 years ago times people would have first created like the tools and the resources that prehistoric humanity would have built itself to the point where it could become a society where anybody can have a podcast they want.
Wow.
So that's probably, thank you. I'm not a Moon truther, just a Moon listener.
Oh,
Good Lord.
Now, how to make everything. HTME. How to make everything.
yeah. Mandalorian's definitely on the list of the top ones for this year. Also, I can't believe I didn't bring up any Colts this entire 2-hour run, even about a year roundup. There's bingo.
This year, you had so many choices.
I know. I can't believe Koresh didn't come up once.
For those who care, Drag Race Season 13 starts tomorrow. Happy New Year's. And we're only 2 weeks away from the start of Drag Race UK Season 2. So much drag coming our way. Super pumped.
Nice. All right, I think that's it. I think we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
A New Year's one,
Yeah.
everyone.
We did it. Thanks again, Amma, for being here with us, and thanks everybody in the chat.
Overstay my welcome because I was supposed to be gone hours ago.
No, we appreciate it. It's always way more fun when someone else is with us, so we appreciate it. And we're sorry if we didn't really give you an out. We're like, you're gonna stay, right? All right, we're starting the next game.
Of any kind. That's why I'm still on the plane.
All right. Am I missing any? I'm seeing stuff in the.
Thanks to everybody in the chat. This has been. If you want to talk about Content Corner, reading the comments on these silly podcasts is probably my favorite Content Corner.
Yeah, I mean, I would say every week you almost forget how nice this is, and then we do it and we're like, oh man, I needed that this week. So we thank everybody for following along and for giving us those endorphin kicks when you smash the like button. So we really appreciate it.
We're getting Carla on the show. Carla, you're coming on the show next year.
Listen, it's easy to illegally stream stuff, so I'll put it in the Discord. All right, let's get out of here. So long 2020. So long, everybody. Have a safe New Year. We did it. Bye, everybody.
One last time. Ghoulies.